Today we're checking out the Eos 1P from Marmot. This tent has some tweaks that have been made throughout it to give it an overall update that's going to make it a little bit lighter than the old Eos 1P was. Weighs in at a minimum weight of 2 pounds 7 ounces, maximum weight 2 pounds 13 ounces. So roughly say 2.5 pounds for a nice one-person tent. It's going to offer good weather protection. We'll show you what it looks like with the fly on later, but it is a minimal design, so you've got just enough room for one person in there and some gear. Let's take a look at some of the details. So as you can see, the body of the Eos 1P is all mesh here with a little bit of nylon running around the bottom, so it's going to offer great ventilation. It's definitely a 3-season tent. It's going to be superb in warm, hot summer weather. It's a pretty quick, easy setup. Marmot's using their clip system, and this is a single hubbed pole. So you don't have to figure out which pole goes where. It's all one pole, easily clips into the tent body itself. It's a quick setup. So this is designed to be a minimal shelter. It's lightweight, it's going to be quick pack and carry, quick setup for protection from weather for somebody. Probably going to cater mostly to through hikers or folks looking to go fast and light that don't want to carry a lot of extra weight and don't need a lot of extra comfort and space from the inside of their tent. They're just looking for weather protection. As you can see, I'm sitting inside it, and the profile of the tent does come up to a point, so it's pretty narrow. There's a single door here, and I've got it tied back. I'm just going to undo that for a second. You can see if you zip it up, you know, my head's touching both sides of the tent here, so it's definitely meant to be a little bit of a tight squeeze. I think if you're a tall person, you know, maybe over 6'2", this tent's going to be a little bit too cramped for you lengthwise as well as sitting up ways. But it is definitely wide enough. I mean, it's a little bit wider. You could definitely get a 25-inch wide sleeping pad to fit in here. You do have a single storage pocket up here as well. And with that single door, it's just going to give you the space you need to get out of the elements and pack light and be comfortable to put in a pack. So here's a look at the Eos 1P with the fly on. You've got really great coverage, and you can see the top of the tent is angled here. There's some catenary cuts along that design that really open up the space between the tent and the fly, so you get some really great airflow moving through it. It does create a vestibule here in front of the door. This side rolls back, and they both match up and come to this point. So you definitely have room in here to stow boot, pack, trekking poles. So that's the Eos 1P from Marmot. Remember, it's a lightweight shelter, and if you're looking for something that's real roomy and comfortable, this is probably not going to be the tent for you, but it weighs in at about 2 pounds 7 ounces. If you're going out by yourself, it's definitely a roomy enough shelter for one person, and anybody who's just looking for some sort of emergency shelter to have along with them. It's a great option from Marmot. It's the Eos 1P.